Hi everyone, it's your career coach and confidant, Steve Rosario, and welcome to Career Insight. Today's video is about knowing the most common questions you're going to get asked in an interview. So let's begin. To me, an interview is one big risk assessment because no one really has time to go to an interview, or more importantly, to plan an interview takes a lot of time out of a recruiter's day or an employer's day. So please understand that if they do invite you to an interview, then you have to see it as one big risk assessment. And what do I mean by this? They've taken the time out of their day to meet you face to face, so they want to know what type of person you are, what type of skills you're going to bring, the depth of experience that you bring to the table, which are all common areas which shows them that you can guarantee that not only can you perform the job, but you're technically equipped to do it at the level required in that new responsible role. The first most common question that everyone uses is, tell me a bit about yourself, or more importantly, can you describe yourself for me? And this is an icebreaker question. This question is about getting you relaxed, or more importantly, starting on the right foot to make sure that you can tell them a bit about yourself. My advice to you is to watch my other video where I talk about dot points, because it's important for you to tell people specific things about yourself, whether they're personal or professional, which relate back to the job. The second most common question that you're going to get asked is, why did you apply for this job? This question is critical in itself because they want to know that they're not wasting their time inviting you in for an interview. They want to know your specific reasons why you're applying for this job. What is your motivation? You need to make sure that you present something positive in your response, not just in regards of the level of skill that you can contribute to the team, but your intentions personally to take on that new challenge. Once again, I suggest you give a 2 dot point response to ensure that you can answer this question, which is specifically meeting their needs. The next area I'd like to talk about is strengths and weaknesses. And strengths and weaknesses is all about what people are going to be getting back if they choose to invest in you. Investing in you means that you have particular strengths that they need, or more importantly, make you stand out from the rest. I like using 3 in particular: attention to detail, time management, and communication skills. By talking about strengths, you're telling people that you are someone that best fits into their organization because you have particular skills, or more importantly, personality traits that allows you to stand out. From a weakness perspective, you want to make sure that you represent the least risk. You want to talk about things that are functional in a way that are not about your personality. Why? Because you can't buy a good attitude. And in this case, by only talking about something risky in the form of something functional or a task that you don't know how to perform, but you're a quick learner, this allows them to think that you represent the least risk. The next area is about your goals. People want to know what are your short-term goals versus what are your long-term goals. People want to invest in you, but more importantly, they want to know that should they invest in you, that you have an intention of being loyal and that you're going to stick around. So it's critical for them to know that short-term, meaning what do you want to do in the next 1 to 2 years, is solely focused on doing the best job for the job that you're being recruited for. Versus long-term, where do you see yourself in 5 years? They want to know that you want to be part of the culture. More importantly, that you want to leave your mark with the organization. And finally, the last area is about why should I choose you? This usually comes at the end of the interview because they want to know, is there something that allows them to think, well, this is your last 30 seconds. What are you going to say in regards of making the best last impression on us? So by using some sort of dot point answer and talking about how you fit into the culture, or more importantly, how you have something that they ultimately need, allows them to walk away knowing that you represent the best investment and the least risk. You may choose to use those 2 words to structure your responses. This is why I believe I represent the best investment. And finally, this is why I believe I represent the least risk. In summary, interviews are hard, but by preparing your responses to these most common questions, this allows you to at least understand what you represent as a risk and what you represent as an investment. By minimizing the risks, but at the same time, by maximizing the investment, by talking about your loyalty, your strengths, and your goals by working in that specific role, they at least know that you're going to be not just a person who's best equipped to perform that job, but you're also the best fit to the culture of the organization. In conclusion, I hope you found today's video very helpful for you. Please feel free to check out the website www.careerinsight.com.au for further tips and hints how I can help you improve your communication skills, your interview skills, your career skills, but more importantly, your confidence skills in being prepared to take the extra step in getting your career right. Why? Because at Career Insight, your aspiration matters to me.